Microsoft's shared responsibility model, what you need to know. How JDEX Strategic Group helps you understand and implement the best security and compliance practices for your Microsoft 365 service. If you are using Microsoft 365, you might have heard of the shared responsibility model. But do you know what it means for you and your business? In this blog post, we will explain what the shared responsibility model is, why it is important, and how JDEX Strategic Group can help you navigate it and achieve the optimal level of security and compliance for your Microsoft 365 service. What is the shared responsibility model? The shared responsibility model is a framework that defines the roles and responsibilities of Microsoft and the customer, you, in ensuring the security and compliance of the Microsoft 365 service. It is based on the principle that both parties share the responsibility of protecting the data and the service, but the degree of responsibility varies depending on the type of service and the configuration options chosen by the customer. For example, Microsoft is responsible for providing the physical infrastructure, the network, the operating system, and the applications that make up the Microsoft 365 service. Microsoft is also responsible for securing and updating these components, as well as complying with the relevant laws and regulations. On the other hand, you are responsible for managing your own data, identities, devices, and access policies. You are also responsible for complying with the specific requirements of your industry and region, as well as educating your users and staff on the best practices of security and compliance. Why is the shared responsibility model important? The shared responsibility model is important because it clarifies the expectations and obligations of both parties and helps you understand the risks and benefits of using the Microsoft 365 service. By knowing what Microsoft is responsible for and what you are responsible for, you can make informed decisions about how to configure and use the service and how to allocate your resources and budget for security and compliance. However, many customers are unaware of the shared responsibility model or misunderstand its implications. Some customers assume that Microsoft is responsible for everything and that they don't need to worry about security and compliance at all. This is a dangerous misconception because it can lead to data breaches, regulatory fines, reputational damage, and legal liabilities. Other customers assume that they are responsible for everything and that they need to invest in costly and complex solutions to secure and comply with the Microsoft 365 service. This is an unnecessary waste because it can result in duplication, inefficiency, and missed opportunities to leverage the built-in features and capabilities of the service. Some customers also assume that their managed service provider, MSP, or cloud service provider, CSP, are responsible for their security and compliance, and that they can delegate this task to them. This is a false assumption, because the MSP or CSP are only responsible for the services they provide, not for the entire Microsoft 365 service. The customer still retains the ultimate responsibility for their own data and configuration and must work closely with their MSP or CSP to ensure they are aligned with the shared responsibility model. How does JDEX Strategic Group help you with the shared responsibility model? At JDEX Strategic Group, we believe that the shared responsibility model is not a burden, but an opportunity. We believe that by understanding and embracing the shared responsibility model, you can achieve the best possible security and compliance outcomes for your Microsoft 365 service and for your business as a whole. That's why we are different from other technology and cybersecurity providers who often overlook or neglect the shared responsibility model or leave their clients in the dark. We don't just sell you products or services, we educate and empower you to make the right choices for your business. We don't just tell you what to do, we show you how to do it. We don't just manage your security and compliance, we give you options to be informed, consulted, and involved. We understand that as a small or medium-sized business, you have to balance the knowledge that you need advanced security and compliance, but don't necessarily know how to invest in achieving it efficiently. That's why we offer a range of solutions that are tailored to your needs, your budget, and your goals. Whether you need a one-time assessment, a monthly subscription, or individual system implementations, we have the right option for you. And we don't stop there. We also provide ongoing support, training, and guidance to help you stay on top of the latest trends and threats in the industry. Ready to learn more? If you are interested in learning more about the shared responsibility model and how JDEX Strategic Group can help you with it, please contact us today. We would love to hear from you and answer any questions you might have. We are passionate about helping our clients achieve the best security and compliance outcomes for their Microsoft 365 service, and we look forward to working with you.